I'm Jess for you, and we're back to a new Very Odd Parents episode review. And if you're on this last one, go and check it out. And we are back with a new reviewing of my favorite Fairly Odd Parents episodes, and another requested episode by Cameron as well. And yeah, it starts with Mrs. Turner putting this pie into the oven, and Timmy is wondering if she would want to play this game with her. But of course, he's having to wait for the pie, even having just cheering for the pie, which of course Mr. Turner is like he's got a front seat to be cheering for the pie. And of course Timmy just wishes that Gary was here. And they're like, who's Gary? And apparently he was Timmy's imaginary friend when he was 5 years old, doing all these different things together, even going to therapy. Like, yeah, Cosmo and Wanda are kind of concerned about that. The whole Timmy and therapy thing. Like, talking to himself. And Timmy wishes that Gary was real. And yeah, we see Gary. And he seems quite interesting, I would just say. Especially how he looks exactly like Timmy. Well, except for the hair and the clothes and stuff. And the way he talks. And then Timmy is wondering if, or excited on playing these different things with him. But of course, he refuses. He wants to do some cool stuff. And Timmy is asking if they can borrow the car. And Mr. Turner's like, sure. But of course, his mom is being reasonable and saying that you can't be asking for the car. But then, of course, they're like concerned about how Gary is actually, back in Timmy's talking about. And actually see Gary, like, wow, I guess he wasn't imaginary after all. And then, yeah, Timmy throws this apple into nuclear hot on the oven, and yeah, it explodes. And then, yeah, we see everybody at the school, and they see Timmy and Gary coming. And yeah, Gary, for some reason, like, uncalled for, trips Timmy. And everybody is just absolutely loving Gary. And yeah, just Timmy introducing them to Gary. And of course, yeah, he's still refusing on playing the game with him. And everybody, even Cosmo, is following along. And then yeah, the lunch lady just putting the food on top of Cosmo and Wanda. And Trixie actually talking to Timmy. And when Timmy is saying all these different things about Trixie, she's like, no, I just want you to introduce me to your new friend, Gary. And yeah, he's just making everybody faint and stuff. And yeah, Timmy has just had enough. Which yeah, he goes over to Gary outside and again, just having enough about him and wishes that he was gone. But of course, Wanda says that apparently since Gary is technically Timmy, they also have to listen to Gary. And yeah, having to go inside of Timmy's mind, which yeah, very interesting looking. And yeah, see this bell of monkeys that come and get Cosmo and Wanda, and these little, I don't know what those creatures are, but they remind me of something. And yeah, they get in their Cosmo and Wanda's ears. And then, yeah, he's on the exact same box as he was trapped in all those years. And getting after Timmy. Which then gets these jacks, right? And then what's supposed to be Legos. These building blocks. And traps them inside of Timmy inside. And putting all these toys down there. Which then he comes out and scared of this monster, but then he, of course, remembering of how it wasn't a monster, and showing what an actual monster is that he met. And yeah, it's actually Vicky, which then ate Gary, and of course he's thwarting his revenge on Timmy. And of course Cosmo being stupid and, as usual, just saying, remember Gary. And yeah, they decide to leave. And yeah, Timmy is just so glad that Gary is now gone and back to where he is. And of course Cosmo's like, and I locked the door. Wait, did I? And just throws the key. And yeah, Gary actually sees the exit and of course starts laughing maniacally. But yeah, really good episode. I enjoy. Yeah, I'd like to know what you think.